Well, you know what we saw. You see it. So, without further ado, what did you think of Rogue One?
I'm lost for words.
Me
All
too.
I can say
Me too.
is that that's all I have to say, really.
Yeah, me too. Those were the best 2 hours of not taking a piss. the minute I sat down, I just thought I have to watch this. And let me tell you something. Regardless if it's Gareth Edwards, I know what you're thinking, but he really outdid himself with Rogue One. This is its own film, and it also pays a lot of references and homages to the original films and everything in order, but it's just so good. It's so good. You guys will love it. So much fun. I've never seen this much action in Star Wars. You know Star Wars, well, literally wars. There's a lot of fucking battles, a lot of explosions, a lot of fun stuff. It is just great. It's fantastic. It's actually, I would classify this as a war genre film too, wouldn't you? What do you say?
Yeah.
I think it is. I think it stands on its own, and it also stands in with the Star Wars universe, but it's not like Force Awakens, because, you know, I can't compare the two. Force Awakens, that was a big throwback at everyone. It had a whole story of everyone together. This one, little snippets here and there, but it was just fantastic. I just loved it. Like, oh, it's just so much fun. It was fun. It was anticlimactic. It had drama. It really got you into the vibe of what war was like. So, I mean, plot-wise, we're not going to spoil much.
Yeah.
What do you want to, like...
Well, let's just say the beginning of the film, it's always starts with your typical long time ago in
Right.
a galaxy far, far away.
Right.
Only difference is that there's no... Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, and the scrolling title, like... Gareth Edwards just tosses that away, says, no, we're not going to go that route. You're going to have to find out what I shot. This is what happened, and then it will progress. But what we are dealing with Rogue One is basically a prequel to A New Hope, the events before A New Hope. We're really focused on the Empire and the Republic and the Death Star and how everything got established before A New Hope, before Luke Skywalker, before Leia, before Harrison Ford, before everyone else. This really is a civil war between two sides, their origins and how they fight and survive and kick ass. I mean, Felicity Jones, she really kicked ass.
Oh yeah.
She was amazing. She was pretty much as good as Rey, if not better. She really kicked ass. She took names. She really did her acting job as Jen. She was fantastic. I loved Felicity Jones's character. She really was great. And you know what? She's a kick-ass woman. I'm happy to see that. I really do. I don't know if people complain about, oh, a woman in a Star Wars film, but you know what? She's pretty much as, if not better, as Rey.
Yeah.
She really does the role. She kicks so much ass.
Yeah. And
Yep.
she's even better with a blaster than I guess with a lightsaber.
Most definitely. Speaking of lightsabers, talk about some new entries we have without revealing too much.
Oh boy, you got me there. Well, there was another. Well, I don't really remember much of the names.
Right, it's so new.
But let's just say there was this cool blind Chinese, like Asian guy. He even though he's blind, he kicked like how many stormtroopers did he fight?
Like fucking between I don't know
7, 8.
7 to 8 at a time. He just kicked their ass. And he was just so badass.
Yeah, he kicked their asses with a pole of some kind.
It's like Gareth Edwards is paying tribute to samurai films in Star Wars. It was so fucking cool.
Yeah, and he also has another sidekick with them, but he carries a blaster.
Big motherfucker. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god. Fantastic.
Yeah, and there was another droid.
Yes, there is someone in this, and I'll have to say, to be honest with you guys, he reminded me of C-3PO, except his opposite.
Yeah.
He was like a dick, but he was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Every time he pulled a one-liner, he would say, "We have 20 minutes to get to here. We have 30. We have 30." 30 left. It was just so well done and perfect. I can't help it. I laughed at the guy. I laughed at that robot.
That robot is one big bad news magnet.
And he kicks some ass too. He kicks ass and he manages, and and he does it like in a way to be funny. He kicks some ass, and he manages to be funny and just make you laugh and also kick ass. So he's a real treat. So
Yeah.
without giving much away, he's hilarious. I just loved how he said, 20 minutes to survive, 30 to get there, blah, blah, blah. It's like he's just saying bad news from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And there was like a rebel pilot.
Yes.
I don't remember much of his name, but let's say he was captured by another character.
Yes, which you won't give away.
Which we won't give away, of course. But you'll have to watch it to find out. But like, let's say on that planet scene, there is a huge. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, fucking balls out battle. Balls out, guys. We really can't give much away. It's a lot to do with the Death Star and the Imperial aspects of what made the Empire, it's born and started, how it began all the way to the end. But we can't really give that away. There's a lot of big plot points to the story, but it's just a civil war of Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. All right, well, without the hyping and everything and, the characters, the cinematography, that was great. I love the landscapes and, like, the wide angle shots and the 360 or 180 shots, whatever shots they used to get, like, a full perspective of these different planets and environments. It was just beautiful. It was perfect. A lot of them made me think of A New Hope, Empire, Jedi. It was just so well done, and Gareth Edwards and his team really made these planets. I love how they went in depth with the names of these planets and what was going on in the situation.
Yeah.
It just, what'd you think of that aspect? Like having different planets, not just one specific, type or two.
Yeah. Well, give or take, that usually happens a lot in Star Wars.
Right.
But in this case, it was really, really well thought out.
It really was. It wasn't just like, here's some dialogue in this planet, then they meet. No, this was like, there's war here, there's chaos here, this is about to happen, this is what's gonna happen. It is just so well done, and I love that. So well done. Fantastic. Let's talk about some of the, the ships, the starships and stuff. We have our X-Wings.
X-Wings, TIE fighters,
yes.
Imperial battleships, and
walkers,
walkers, AT-ATs,
yes.
etc.
You will see so many landscapes and battles of these ships. You're just gonna think Empire Strikes Back. You're gonna think of Episode 3, even though it's a prequel and whatever. But you're gonna think that. Wouldn't you say that, Dylan? Like our experience was like, let's spot each thing. Like we were like literally. Me and him were like in our I'm in my mid-20s, this is early 20s, and we're just two old guys watching the film, and we're just like jumping like fucking kids, like so excited. We had like two.
Yeah!
I know, right? We had like a 10 and an 11-year-old right next to us.
Yeah.
They're just like watching and trying to like figure out what's going on. But you and I, we were like the biggest fucking babies in there. We were just like screaming. We were excited.
Yeah, well, quietly screaming.
Oh yeah, but we were excited. It's just so much fun, and it's its own film, and you guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna fucking love it. I mean, it's edited well. It's shot well. The cameos are fantastic. They really show you what they are, what these characters were before the originals and before what else transpired. It's so beautifully well done, and I mean, fuck. It's Star Wars. There's a lot of fucking war, and I loved it. I had no problem with the pacing. I know some people said, too long or this, but Dylan, did you really have a problem with the pacing? I thought it suited well.
No.
With Jen and the situation with the Death Star and everything else. I think it went well.
Yeah, I think it did. Like give or take, some people may go, but it was too long for me. But it's Star Wars. Usually, they're always that long.
But I like that it's like a civil war. You're getting what you want to get. That the other ones didn't, because the originals they reference battles and what happened there and there, and even though they're kind of tied up in the prequels, I think this one blows out those events in the prequels out of the water. It really gives you this realism, this darkness, and let me tell you, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's anticlimactic. But you know what? It makes sense. It has to be anticlimactic, and there has to be a transition to A New Hope.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking fantastic. I mean, call us biased and fucking hypes, but
yeah,
I give it an A+.
I still do too. I mean, even though it was a very sad thing. It had to. It
Right.
made sense. It had to be this
But
way.
but you know what, dude? I like that. We're not gonna spoil this one, but just like how Force was sad, this one was sad too. But it gives you new hope, hint, hint, of course, and then it just ties it up perfectly with the originals, and it ties it up so well. And I'm really glad I did my retrospective thing on Star Wars on Facebook. I watched the originals. I watched Force Awakens this past week, and I saw this. And you know what? Perfect puzzle. I didn't need to see the prequels. I'll get to that, but but it just ties it up so perfectly. Rogue One, that is what I want in Star Wars. Gareth Edwards, you like him, you hate him, fine, but just let me tell you something. This is totally different than what he went with in 2014 with the iconic Godzilla creature. This is totally different. He really knows how to make a war film. He knows how to get you invested. He knows how to get you excited. I mean, really, you and I were just like fucking like happy, jumping around. There's so many references and cameos and foreshadowing and dialogue. It's like, holy shit. Oh, I mean, and the big boy when he comes out. Oh my god!
Oh god! No! Don't get me started.
I'm not. Oh my
but
god!
Let's just say I wanted to say one thing.
Yes.
Even though this does more like a prequel tie into New Hope, I really still think, from my retrospective, it starts where after Revenge of the Sith ends and the story and a story place where A New Hope begins. It's sort of like the centerpiece where the prequels end and before the originals begin.
Well, to me, I mean, I was trying to get what you were telling me when I went into the theater, but I just thought this ties to A New Hope and the originals more so. I don't know how. I mean, don't spoil it, but you can tell me later how it connects in your own retrospect, your own theory.
I will.
Yeah. I think that's
pretty much all we have to say.
Right, this video review is justifiable.
Yeah.
We made this appropriate. We didn't spoil it for you. Rogue One, it's still in theaters, but it's gonna start, there's not gonna be much showing, but please, don't worry about the prequels. You're having a Star Wars marathon. I think the majority of you don't like them anyway, but go see Rogue One. Go fucking see it. And I promise you, I swear to God, you're not gonna get fucking Jar Jar Banks. You do it.
Yeah. Decent Jedi, no?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, me, man, I love you. I want to kill him.
Yeah, there's no goofy, stupid George Lucas shit where there's CGI, but it's fucking amazing and real CGI. So there's that. All the creatures, all the characters, beautiful. And the ending, you're gonna maybe at the ending, I'm not gonna say you'll cry or you'll be happy. I was gleeful smiles when I saw that. I clapped. Everyone clapped at the end. Beautiful tribute, a beautiful piece. So
part of me almost wanted to cry, because of every happy moment.
Right.
Oh man, and a sad moment. But well, let's not say it.
Yeah, but you know what? Rogue One, check it out.
Yeah, that's all you have to say.
Thank you, everyone. We'll be back with more stuff. Breaking Cinema.
It's Breaking Cinema and
Horror Break. We're gonna plan that out, but yeah, this is our review for now. Like we promised with Rogue One, go see it.
And stay tuned for our biggest movie in March, The Big Boy, King Kong.
Yes. All right. Take care, everybody.
Take care, and may the Force be with you.